dog or a cat, they are great pets. Don't get me wrong. I have a dog and 2 cats. But only a parrot will teach you persistence the way a parrot can. Hi, I'm Kaylin, the author of the Parrot Bliss Bond. Please be sure to get your copy on Amazon.com today so that you have your handbook to teach you how to provide a quality life for your persistent parrot so that you can then have persistent quantities of bliss. This is Bonnie Rose, my golden conure, who is pretty persistent about trying to eat my necklace. But while a parrot is persistent, and they will teach you persistence in that sense, that's not quite what we're talking about in this video. One thing about a cat or a dog is that I think they're really easy in comparison to a parrot, in the sense that we've never had a dog that didn't just love us from the start, that didn't come into our home and require very little puppy training. I mean, you know, usually there's some, but not a whole lot. No, don't eat that. Don't eat that. It's not real. It's a silk plant. I wanted something in this corner because the corner is a little dark. So, you know, it's like, I don't know. I mean, maybe you have to teach your dog not to eat your shoes. I mean, there is some training that goes along with the dog. I'll grant you, absolutely. But with the parrot, one of the things is they are something else. I mean, a dog might mouth you, but you know, I don't know. It just feels like dogs and cats are easy. Let me know what you think, guys. Let me know if you think they're easy in comparison to a parrot, because I sure do. And when it comes to a parrot, one of the things that happens is they do things like eat your house, eat your fake plant, bite you. You know, there are certain things about a parrot, and it makes for a challenging, exotic pet. It makes for a companion that you really have to work at the relationship with them. And so I am saying in this video that your parrot is going to teach you an invaluable lesson of persistence if you see it through with them. I think that I don't blame people, but sometimes they get a parrot and the parrot bites them, and they put their parrot back in their cage and either leave it there for I don't know how long, or you know, they give it away or surrender it because they're like, you know, I wanted a pet to have as a friend, a companion, someone to love, and it was painful. I got was bitten. And I get that. That's a very hard thing about a parrot. And some parrots are like that more than others. Some parrots just won't leave your necklace alone no matter what. I mean, they're persistent that way. And a lot of parrots, I think, can outgrow biting, but there's like no guarantee. And so it's hard. It's really, really hard. But can you turn things around? Do things shift and change as your parrot matures, as you and your parrot develop a rapport, develop a bond? Hi, sweetie. What are you doing? Develop a way to play. Bonnie Rose, if you follow my channel, thank you for coming back. Then in that case, you know Bonnie Rose. If you don't follow my channel, I got Bonnie Rose a couple months ago. Long story short, golden conures are probably like my favorite species, up there with Cape Parrots, but I think goldens are a little sweeter. And when I first got Bonnie, she was just very timid and very shy. And you could see she's feeling so much more comfortable. You can see she's gained her balance and stuff. And as she and I have continued in our short relationship, because it's only been like 3 months, you know, we're developing a rapport. Now, golden conures do not have a reputation for being biters, so that's not a part of it. And that makes her an easy parrot. I mean, you know, in some ways, really easy to bond with. But we definitely have some parrots that are very bitey. Parrotlets and green cheek conures can be known for being that way. And it's just a phase. But so whatever it is, you know, whatever the phase is, the question is just whether you will see it through, whether or not you will keep working with your parrot, keep spending time with your parrot. And the thing is, this is true of parrots. Things shift, things evolve, things change. For example, yesterday I did a video with one of my Cape parrots. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go? The kitty's down there. I don't want you to go to the kitty. One of my Cape parrots, Quantum, because all of a sudden it's like he wanted to hang out and spend time with me. And he was hanging out with me again today. I'm like, you might have to be in my video again if you're on my shoulder. And then he didn't, you know, something else happened, but things ebb and flow. It's just like you and your friends. For a little while, you're a little more connected. For a little while, you're talking more. For a little while, you're talking less. Or for a little while, work's going really well. Then some challenges come up. Things shift and change all of the time. And it's about really weathering the storm. It's really about going through the trials and tribulations of life with your companion parrot. Hi, sweetie. That really builds the bond over time. And so if you can get through whatever issues you may be experiencing with your parrot, even the worst biting issues, you know, they do tend to shift and change. Your relationship will change. For example, you know, if you are having biting issues, because that's one of the worst things that people experience, even just keeping your parrot in a cage close by you, and in the cage they can't bite you, but they're just spending time with you. They're just hanging around. They're just around you. That's going to go a long ways towards building a relationship, the more time you can spend with your parrot. So I think it's an incredible, invaluable lesson that being I like to call it parrot keeper, can bring you, wherein you really learn over time and over developing a connection with your parrot the benefits. You learn how to work through things, and you just need that for everything in life. Plus, if you aren't in a relationship, or even if you are in a romantic relationship, it can really enhance your ability to connect, get more intimate, get more open, get more allowing, and be more authentic with people by working with your really cat, dog, or parrot, or any other pet. But parrots, I think, offer a little more of a challenge that has some, you know, difficulties and physical pain when they bite you, but some incredible rewards. People who, for example, do rescue a parrot who is emotionally wounded and has issues, and people who work through those issues with their parrot, they put the time in, they're patient. You know, they say that the rewards are like nothing else. It creates an incredible bond. While I haven't had a parrot that was in that bad a shape, my Amazon, who's in love with her, he's like a golden conure Amazon. It's crazy. He has gone a long ways. Like, he's gotten a lot better. Now I can pick him up. He's just gotten so much better. And one of the reasons is because he's really persistent at trying to make a connection with her. It was really interesting because when he and she first got together, it's like a lot of other relationships, she kind of wanted nothing to do with him because Bonnie here was so nervous and so scared. Her wings were so clipped, and they still are because it takes longer than that to grow out. And so she liked being with me. She felt safe with me, but it's like she didn't even want to be around the other parrots very much. Just, you know, because there was nothing she could do. She couldn't fly away from them or anything like that. So she really stayed away and like tried to bite at Tico's feet, my Amazon, but he was persistent. He's just been really patient, just really seeking her out and just sitting and waiting. As a matter of fact, he's probably on the banister to the staircase right now outside my bedroom door, waiting for her to come back out. And so he's just been so persistent that she's gotten so much more comfortable, and now they preen each other. Now she enjoys her time with him. Mwah. What you doing? Where are you going? Where are you going? You're supposed to be in my video. And they are developing more of a bond and a connection. So it's kind of incredible, that gift. And it's not like only a parrot will teach you persistence and teach you how to really weather the storm, I suppose. But they certainly can be perfect for that. And again, you know, sometimes some parrots are really easy. They don't bite. They're really loving. Sometimes there is no storm, but a lot of parrots do bite, and they offer that unique experience in that sense. You know, someone that flies down, bites you, and flies away. It's not that bad. In case you're new and you've never been here before, welcome. Thank you for being here. And I swear, if you haven't had a parrot before, they're not that bad. I mean, with very few exceptions, they can be, but generally speaking, that would be very, very rare. So, if you want a bundle of love, make sure you look into a golden conure. They're expensive, but they're so worth it. They're amazing. One of the best parrots. If you have any thoughts on the video, on the persistence or anything else, or if you have any questions about parrots, please be sure to comment below. I do have 18 species of parrots. I have had like at least six others in my life. And so I know a thing or two about parrots. I love them. They are my bliss. Thank you for sharing my bliss. And mwah. And for appreciating the persistence of a parrot who wants to eat everything she's not supposed to eat. Huh, sweetie? There you go, extreme close-up. Thanks, we'll catch you next time.